Hi folks, this is Wemette coming to you with another bedtime story. I thought this would be amusing, so did Mike Byrne. Mike has the group, the outfit, past and present news articles, and it's very interesting. Good room, I like it. But at any rate, it's a funny story. It may be funny to you. It's funny to me. It may be not funny to you, but it was to me at the time. In front of my pornography shop on Wells Street, there, in the evening hours, late evening hours, there tended to be a lot of what we called he-she's. It was, I don't know, guys dressed up in clothes like girls, and they were out there soliciting prostitution. At any rate, I used to chase them away from in front of my store all the time. It was kind of a regular thing. And I'd chase them down the street, and I did this one particular night, and they had a black pimp with them. And they decided to settle by Frank Schweihs' driveway, which was, I believe, 1321 or 1311 North Wells Street. And there was a parking lot there. But he also had his garage there. That's where the new meat block was built. And he came home late in the evening, and I was living at 1343 North Wells, and we had a bay window that was going out over the sidewalk. And you could kind of see both directions and across the street. But from one of the pictures that's on my page, you can see the village cycle and Evergreen school, the school lot that was there. But it was sitting there at night, and all of a sudden I heard this commotion on the street. I didn't know what it was. And I looked out the window, and here I am in a couch or a love seat looking out the window. And it's Frank. And he had pulled in. He was driving a Mercedes. And there was another guy with him, kind of stocky guy, short and stocky. And he got out and he was telling them to move because they were in front of his driveway to get into his garage. And evidently, I didn't hear what was said, but I was watching. And evidently it said something that offended him because they were arguing back and forth, back and forth. Well, sooner or later, the other guy kind of got rough, and Frank got rough a little bit. There was a little pushing, and I'm sure some hard words were said. However, the guy hit the garage door opener and opened up the garage, which was right on Wells Street there, opened up right on the sidewalk. And he reached inside and grabbed hold of a baseball bat. And it was a ruckus. I mean, the fight started. There was like 5 female impersonators there, or he-she's, or whatever you want to call them. And I guess they're transvestites today. I don't know what you call them then. But they were prostitutes. And he didn't want them there either. But he told them to get out of the way, they wouldn't leave. So a fight ensued. The guy started taking a baseball bat, not Frank. The other guy started taking a baseball bat to this black guy, and then Frank got into it with several of these people. And he got the crap beat out of him. I mean, he really got beat up. He was beaten so bad. It was pathetic. He was down on the ground. He was getting kicked. He was scraped all up and everything else. And I thought, oh, I can't believe this. This big, tough outfit killer is being beat up by drag queens. You know, it was just kind of, it was like, I told everybody that was in the house, hurry up, come and look. You know, they looked out the street. And it was funny. So, but that isn't even the funniest part. The worst part yet is to come. He really got the crap beat out of him, and the police came. And when the police came, the guy with the baseball bat, he'd been disarmed by the black guy, and he was just kind of backing off. And the police came, and Frank was arguing with the policeman. Frank must have had too much to drink. But while he was arguing with the policeman, they wound up arresting Frank, and they wound up letting the streetwalkers go. So, off they went to the 18th District Police Station. And Mike posted an article about this some time ago. I thought it was interesting because I guess Pete Chevrolet might have been one of the guys, the other guy that was there, I don't know. But they said that the article reads that he came in and a whole host of people came in behind him to rescue him, Frank, at the police station and try and stop it, whatever. And Frank was arrested. It was a misdemeanor charge of some kind, but naturally he went to LaSalle Street Court and it got tossed. J.J. O'Donnell tossed the case. But I talked to Frank the next time I saw him. I said, I heard you had some trouble down there. I saw it. And he said, yeah. And he gave me a totally different version. I think he was embarrassed because they got the worst of him. I mean, they really got the worst of him. He was getting beat with a high heel, a spike high heel and all kinds of stuff, being kicked. He was down on the ground. But he gave me a totally different version. And Mike, if you pull up this article where he's taken in, and Pete Chevrolet showed up and several other people, I don't remember the article exactly, but I actually witnessed it. And to me, it was comical. I did write about it in my book, reason being that the publisher didn't think it was worth writing about. But at any rate, I did write a book, and it's called Nobody Cares and What I Did About It, the Wemette story. And it tells about my times on Wall Street. It tells about pornography. It tells about the outfit guys I knew, the maid guys I knew, and Marshall Caifano Jimmy Catura was the first. But at any rate, as we go along, you can buy or order an autographed edition of Nobody Cares and What I Did About It at redwemette.com. Or, that's an autographed edition. Or you can get it at amazon.com. You can buy it at Barnes & Noble. They'll order it for you. Books A Million. 28,000 stores. They even call Barbara's Books. They got it all over. Everybody has it. It's available, but not autographed. If you buy it from me, it's autographed. I'll autograph it directly out to you. But there are some good stories in here that you might want to read. And I thank you very much, and have a great evening. God bless you.